Nail was all messed up. Hi, everybody. I'm gonna see. Okay, there. Well, I can charge my phone. Welcome to Divorce Diaries show. Late night. My lights are not on with the background. The thumbnail was all messed up. But I'm definitely gonna go onto my Facebook and tap everybody in here because it started a little bit late because once again, my child would not fall asleep. But I love it. I love it. I could see myself. Mm, 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 mm. So, obviously, the last week has been crazy in our country, and it's also divorce month, so it's like society in general is real fucked up right now. I don't know. Actually, I'm having a pretty good. I don't even want to say that. Actually, I was having an okay day, and then I just found out the booker for one of the clubs I performed at is like, we're not going to have your show back right now because your numbers were too low. Oh, thanks. Okay, so this is for. I think this is mine. Yeah. All right. So, guys, welcome. Hold on, I'm going to put my lights in. Don't go anywhere. Oh, I had two people, and then I just had one. It's okay. You have to really I have to push and pull with the push and pull. What is the deal like if you're talking with a guy before we start the actual late night and the new material that I worked out? What is the deal if you're talking to a guy, like just texting with them, and then they dip out of the conversation? Like, let's say you're like constantly texting with them for like 5 days straight, and then they dip out. Like it becomes less. What's happened when you're not actually like doing anything? I'm live with divorce and jokes. Click here. Okay, I don't know if all right. I haven't eaten dinner either. Well, let me do my new stand-up for you guys. I'm very excited because it's January. I don't know. That's it. It's January. I have a new episode coming out of the web series this coming week. I'm going to be working on it this weekend. And I'm boxing again. Let out that frustration. Well, I will be boxing again on Saturday. So there'll be lots of content posted about my boxing series. Me reuniting with my train. Oh. Okay, I don't think you saw that, but I had to dive to make sure that my phone didn't drop on the floor and get even further cracked. I mean, really. So today, long story short, I woke up at 5:30 a.m. I got my writing at my not 5 a.m. Writers Club block going. Not block, my 5 a.m. Writers Clock. What am I? 5 a.m. Writers Club. Moving and grooving. I did most of my stuff except the one important thing I do need to do is start working on my taxes and writing my expense sheet out from last year. Note to self: when you have your own business, keep records so you don't have to it's like I wait till the last minute. I'll figure it out later. Not figure it out, but like I need to keep my Excel sheets on point this year. That's what I need to do. I am a single mom. So the only thing that I really want, okay, so hold on. I'm a single mom. So like I thought of a good joke too. I'm a single mom. So my Valentine's is swifter. Anytime you meet a single dad, his ex is crazy. Most of them, they say, oh, my ex is crazy. Meanwhile, she's probably the one who's like doing every single thing for the child. I used to really believe everything that they'd say, like about their ex when I first started like dating guys. And then I realized like they drove her to a mental illness or they drove her further into her mental illness. Like she's had it maintained for years. It's like an alcoholic. Are you going to like take their head and put it into a bucket of wine? No. Same thing for what you guys do to us women. Oh, thank you very much. I don't know what's your problem. As I stare at 5 other women that just walked by with big boobs and big asses and are like 5 years to 10 years younger than you. I don't know what your problem is. How about giving me attention? I can't even get it. I can't even get a guy to keep his attention on me for more than 3 days, and I've never even met him. He just knows me of my content, like, online. That's saying a lot. Like, what is that? This week, we've witnessed, Capitol Hill getting rioted and, like, just destruction and, like, what is going on to our, like, world right now with this pandemic and just things keep and then, like, I look back at my text messages, I'm like, "Can't this guy, like, respond to me?" That's what's going on in my thought process. I really need to go back up to I haven't seen my therapist in a couple of months, actually. That's happening. That's gonna happen soon. Um, I'm just procrastinating it. Kanye and Kim, they're supposedly getting divorced, but it's like this, like, teaser. It's like they're showing a trailer for an upcoming special about their divorce. Did you notice that? They haven't officially filed, they haven't officially said anything except all these articles are coming out promoting the writers and, like, the lawyers who spoke of them, which I think that's great because I have a lot of divorce attorney friends. I'm like, "Go for it," and I have one who actually, I think, commented on one of the articles or contributed to it, and I think that's great, but it's like, are they act is this is just like a publicity stunt for their next special. Kim Ye, no more. But we still love Ye, but in different states. I love that I love that he's in Wyoming. Nobody goes to Wyoming, and I wanna go now because you don't hear about, like, I'm hitting up Wyoming. I'm hitting up Idaho. I wanna go to Idaho. I wanna go to some s there Idaho is so big. I just wanna see where I can find some big ass burly potato farmer that's like, I'm 30 and I just never met any women out here and, like, I'm smart." And I just kind of made him a hillbilly in a way. I don't know why I did that. No offense to hillbillies. And what's wrong with a hillbilly? Maybe that's the real love of my life. A hillbilly. Oh, what is a hillbilly? Let's look it up. Hillbilly. Searching. Derogatory. Great, Michelle. An unsophisticated hillbilly, an unsophisticated country person associated originally with the remote regions of the Appalachians. Oh, that's not nice. That's wrong. No, you know what? I'm a hillbilly, even though I'm not really according to this definition. I'm from Jersey, so I'm Jersey trash, I guess. Whatever. I will love anyone, no matter how hill. All right, I'm gonna stop. This is not my new jokes, but here it is. I am a single mom, and in honor of Valentine's Day, I am keeping up my Halloween decorations. I'm not your typical school mom. All the school moms are going green. The only thing I'm recycling is men. Fun I think that was not the joke. I'm not your typical school mom. All the school moms are on a big recycling kick. They're buying their kids these uh, stainless steel thermoses. The only thing I'm buying that's recycled is my men. That's a joke. Funniest date. I had to fill out a form for a dating show it's like Bunham and Murray Productions from MTV. It was this big casting call for divorce. Finally, a show that's looking just for the divorced singles, not people with their ex. Nobody wants this divorce and dating show that keeps coming up in my feed for casting networks. I don't want to be on a dating show with my ex-husband. And P.S. he has a girlfriend, which I'm like, ugh. How did you get a girlfriend before me? It's been 5.5 years, Michelle. Clearly, there's something going on with you. That's the problem. Okay. So here we go. Funniest date is so this was the thing on the application. It asked, "What is your funniest date?" When a guy I was dating took a business meeting in the middle of the coffee date, he literally asked me to move to the mobile order section. He just moved there on for a sec. I just have a business meeting. It's not a big deal. He's the Greek that I do in the show normally. Yeah, he literally did this. We were at Starbucks having a really great time reconnecting because we had like a fight over him not connecting. Just I got to finish these papers. What? Oh, you're not kidding. The guy literally was like kid pushing the guy who came in for the meeting was like pushing me out of the chair. I was like, I didn't leave because, you know, I wanted to like lay into him, you know? If I left, I wouldn't be able to lay into him. I wanted to lay into him, physically lay into him. Like, how could you do that? And then I finally said, I was like, what was that about? I said, is this a joke? He's like, what was wrong with that? What? I take Greek meetings all the time, MIchele. I'm Greek. I can do whatever I want. My mommy says so. Our communication has gotten so bad in the world, no one knows when to respond anymore. I don't ask somebody a question in person, then have them like, and then run away when they say the answer. That's what happens via text message. Someone says, hey, what are you up to this week? I tell them, and then they literally just have like, they disappear. And then they pop up at like 6 o'clock at night. That's cool. What? What if that happened in like actual physical, like in person, right? Like if I said we met for coffee and I said, hey, so what does your morning look like? And you just took a sip of your coffee and ran away. And then I'm at my house at 6 o'clock at night making dinner and you just pop in and say, so that's cool. What the fuck? You look like a psychopath. That's what it looks like in text messages. Just a minute. You're talking to other people. You should only be talking to me. I don't know. I'm just riffing. I just think it's funny. I do that too, but not with like people that I like. Let me rephrase that. I do that with people that like, it's not that I don't like them, but like I'm not interested in having a relationship or getting to know them. If I like a guy, I want them to communicate properly. And I start to feel like some of the guys that I talk to will start apologizing now if they like wait too long, but they'll still do it. They just will like, hey, just heads up. No, you're missing the point. It's not a, hey, heads up, just letting you know I won't respond. Nope, you're going to respond. Because 2 letters takes 2 seconds. What's that? I'm always afraid my daughter's going to wake up. And she just fell asleep. Okay, here we go. That's one bit. There was a closure study. I need closure, okay? And I feel like I've had many women say this too, that they all need closure. Everybody needs closure. However, I am a severely unsatisfied person if I don't have open-ended closure. If I think about something else, like I want to have open-ended narrative, inner monologue, inner dialogue, whatever you want to call it, closure with you. I think if something else you did to me or that you said, texted, expressed it via telepathy, I can't read my hand right now, via telepathy. If I think about something, let's say we break up, okay? Like I think for Kim Kardashian, if her and Kanye West break up, like I would have closure. If I were married to her, I would always want to have closure because it's Kim fucking Kardashian. As much as like I'm like, oh gosh, like I just like, of course. And he's like a little nuts. I mean, I liked Kanye's music, but like I shouldn't say he's nuts. He's mentally ill. He's a mental illness, right? Or something. I don't know. We all have mental illnesses, by the way. We all have some kind of illness. Let's face it. There's a label on everything. We and Barney's, you just got to tip us over and you'll see our label. It's like, that's what it is. Some people are so rich that their label is hidden. Check the back pocket. I don't know. This is a new bit I'm working. Okay. Anyway, I just want that swinging door of closure open. Like if I texted you something or expressed it via telepathy to remind you of how much you loved me and to prove to you how I am not at fault for anything, you're the one with the issues, I think that shouldn't be too much to ask for. I get fixated on this. I get fixated on having the last word in relationships. And by relationships, I mean like 2 days of texting with a guy that I'm into that I sort of think likes me based on the amount of times he's liked my videos. Yep. This is what happens when you're not with somebody for over a year and you're alone in a house with a child. I'm a single mom. The only thing we have time to eat is our hair because it's in our face and we don't have time to brush it. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm a single mom. The only thing that I want for Valentine's Day is a break. Yeah. I'm a single mom. Mondays. Oh, I'm a single mom. Mondays are our superheroes. We can accomplish anything with coffee and stretching. I'm going to try to do my high kick stretch right now. Ooh, I'm on these foldable chairs. And then a bill comes and you get double charged. Something your ex-husband ignores your text. Some things oh, wait, hold on. Let me go back into that. I'm gonna see if anybody. Oh, there's just still 2 people. That's okay. Um, that's because my daughter doesn't want to sleep, and everybody's probably like, "We're not coming in live now. You're always late." I'm trying to be consistent. First Mondays start out like you're a superhero. I'm going to accomplish it all. With stretching and coffee, and then you get the mail. There's a bill from like your daughter's doctor. It's like I think it's what is it? Deductible months. You know, oh my god, it's like you got to pay all that shit up front. Then you get double charged. Your ex-husband ignores the texts about it, and he's late in paying all the other stuff he's supposed to owe you. The guy you're talking to hasn't messaged you since Saturday, and you forgot to go grocery stores. You forgot to go grocery shopping, so you have no more milk, and it's not even 9 a.m. yet. Tuesdays are just hungover Mondays. Woo, woo. Wednesdays are our survival days. We can't push through better call. If you can't push through a Wednesday, you got to call reinforcements because you're not going to make it. You know, I call my mom. I love my mom. Thank God for my mother. I went there today. That's how rough a Tuesday was. When you have to go there, I got to drop her off for 10 minutes so I can go grocery shopping. Bringing your child into a grocery store, especially during a pandemic, is probably it's like it's like trying to hide your dog in the purse, you know? Like people see it and they're like the kids just are my kid's bumping into things. The mask is below her chin. I'm like, what? You know, when my daughter walks in the aisle, her whole body rubs against the aisle. When this thing first happened, I'm like, oh, we're fucked. And now I just keep praying. I'm like, I don't know. I can't. Thursday is exciting because you think the day is going to go quick because it's like, oh, it's almost Friday. And everyone keeps saying it's almost Friday. Thursday is like the day that never ends because it's almost Friday. And then when finally Friday gets there, there's 2 kinds of Fridays. One where your child's leaving with her dad. And then one where it's your weekend and your child's like, so what are we doing this weekend? What do you have planned? Excuse me? What? Remember, is she still on? Remember that place, Liberty Travel, that was like a travel agent? I'm not Liberty Travel. What am I, Expedia? I'm a single mom, which in a pandemic is like playing tag with yourself. No one wants to chase himself around, and nobody wants to do this shit alone for 10, 11 months without no school. I can do it alone with school, but school's my safety net. What have you done to me? Rich single moms on TikToks, they look so pretty and perfect, and they're posting like 10 to 20. They're not posting 10 to 20 a day like I am. And then so I'm always like, when do they delete? When did they become like their first video is like up like 100K. I'm like, huh? How did that happen? All right. Well, you guys have been awesome. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Divorce Diary Show will be live virtually this Saturday night via Zoom. I'm going to put the link up on my website tomorrow because I'm getting to sleep early tonight. And if you want the link, just message me on Instagram. I will message it to you tomorrow. It is a free show. There's, of course, donations to go to the production costs for the show, which will actually... This past show that we did for New Year's Eve, those proceeds went towards our raffle and towards our upcoming filming of our pilot, my pilot, Divorce Diaries pilot. That's right. There's going to be a pilot, a scripted series pilot, and the web series. Keep watching for episode 3. Everyone supposedly loved Tickle Fingers, so we might bring him back. He was actually a real guy that I dated too. The tickle part came in a little bit later, but we'll have to explain that on the after show. So if you like the late night DD, I'm going to be doing after shows and extended content on my Patreon account. I reopened it, and it's just going to be a whole bunch of fun content if you want to see more and hear more about my life. I'm not doing people are like, you should do OnlyFans. I'm not doing that. I have a theater company for kids. I have a mom. I am a mom, even though I post in my bikini. It's still my bikini. But I also like the Patreon thing because I want my show to be on a network that kind of does what I'm doing as a comic, following my life around. And I'm going to put extended content on the Patreon account, stuff that I can't really post on social media because it's actual material and deeper stories about my life that are humorous that I don't necessarily want everyone to hear about, but that you can subscribe to my Patreon account and you could hear the juicy gossip of my life, which is right now. Which marker am I going to bed with? All right, that's stupid. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay tuned to hear what happens with my crush who doesn't live home anymore. Oh, I think I told you guys this. I texted him on New Year's Eve and I haven't heard back since because I said something kind of nasty. I was like, you shouldn't live there. Oops. And then something else. There's like, I thought there was a new guy brewing, but I think I'm wrong, which bums me out because my medium, I felt like thought that too. All right. I will talk to you guys Saturday in the virtual edition, and check me out on all social media platforms, specifically IG and TikTok, because I do my lives on there. I do lives on Twitter and Facebook too, but hit me up and message me if you like the link for the show, and it'll be on the website, divorcediaryshow.com. Bye, guys. Good night. Oh, you know what? I'm going to tag Divorce Diaries. There we go.